I think. Hey, I had a hang up with the first trial going live, saying thank you for joining. Thank you. Thanks, Sean. We actually built this pretty quick. We pretty much built this at like shift work when it came about. We did have a lot of stuff. Hey, Brendan Hallie, thank you for joining. It's nice coming here because I don't have to work on anything. We just run trains and have fun. Whereas my HO scale, I'm constantly working on something because that's what I enjoy. If anybody joined the first one, something got hung up. Sorry about that, but we're live now. I don't really have a favorite. We kind of like them all. Of this collection, I'd probably say the Cab Forward. One of the most unique, cool engines. Thanks, Sean. I'll be working on it Sunday, hopefully. I got a wedding to go to Saturday. I may go to Timonium on Sunday. Not sure yet. It's the best HO show in this area. Yeah, I have a wedding to go to. I would probably go Saturday as well. I don't know if I'm going Sunday yet. If there's anything anybody wants to know or the scene they want to see, let me know in the comments. That's the Lionel Camelback. Came out last fall, I guess. My family and we actually got that from my dad for his retirement. So that's a gift from us. They did a Central Jersey one in super bright blue, which made no sense, but the Strasburg one's really good. Thank you. It's Brennan's. I didn't use Roadbed on here, but I managed to get the profile really good. Here's an older MTH Proto 2 Big Boy. The one coolest thing about O-Scale is the steam engines. There's nothing cooler than the O-Scale steam. It almost makes me not ever want to buy an HO scale one. Had like 4 people on the whole time. That one works. Comes out real good. So if anybody remembers Greg Annette's Bridgeview, these cars actually came from him. We're good buddies. He switched to HO as well. Well, he sold all of his O and it has HO now. Yeah, sorry about that, John. The first videos had some kind of hang up and I was getting weird feedback, so I had to scratch it. But thank you for joining. look at some people are going to Timonium Saturday. 2 of the people on here going to Timonium Saturday. It's interesting that Timonium's the week before York. So that could be good or bad for those scale people, because Timonium doesn't seem to have a lot of O ever. But I guess if you're a big vendor, you could probably do Timonium before York. I scored tons of HO last, I guess, winter at Timonium. I always done good there for HO scale. I got a bunch of hopper cars for $5 a piece. Normally like $10, $12 cars. Hey, John, if you live in that area, go to York the next weekend. Probably the best O-scale show you'll ever see around here. Yes, some of the diesels are expensive, but you can buy Walters Proto for a little bit less. And if you're a detailer, you can buy mainline cars for relatively cheap. Engines, too, if you're going to weather them and stuff. I mean, everything has gone up, but O-scale's gone out of control on the new stuff. Yeah, if you're an O-scaler and you live anywhere near York, it is the best O-scale show you'll ever see. And we've been doing this for a long, long time, and I've never seen a better O-scale selection in there. Edison, New Jersey is usually pretty good, too. I've done good the last couple years at shows. We had like at least like 3 to 5 people the whole time. But so like that actually goes for view hours. So like say like 5 people watched for 20 minutes straight, you get 100 view hours. I wonder if they updated that and you can run the trolley off of there. Well, no, because what you do, you update you go on the tablet and you connect it to the house Wi-Fi, and then you update the app itself on the tablet. Yeah, don't screw it, MTH, if you don't need to. Sean, the one thing I don't understand I feel like Atlas, all they did was change the boxes of the MTH stuff. So I don't, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at anything that close. If anybody else has an opinion on that, feel free to join about that one. The biggest thing I think they need to take care of is to get rid of the giant gap that's on the steps. Like, I know you have Lionel as well. The steps don't move when the engine turns, and the MTH stuff, there's like a 1/4 inch gap on some of them, and it just really it's obvious and drives me crazy. But the Lionel Legacy stuff, that works really well. Like, here's a pair right here. There's no step gap. Here's your MTH. Here's a good example. If Atlas fixed that, I think you'd make some people happy. Which one? I thought we went around that one in the like Great Northern videos. So Sean said that Atlas, all they did was change the boxes. So yeah, that's what most of the people assumed. I heard Atlas had issues with the factories closing, because I've been waiting on an HO engine for 2 years now. What they should have done is made the MTH stuff like they make their stuff, and offer TMCC or 2-rail or all the options above for the 2-rail guys, because I think a lot of people are missing that market. People that want to use their own decoders. If Atlas made the former MTH stuff DCC ready, you would open up to the guys who put their own decoders in them. For example, if I was going to say we were going to start over and we're still going to go, I would put ESU decoders and stuff if it was easy enough to buy them DCC ready. The ESU and the O-scale stuff sounds incredible, and there's a lot of flexibility, but it's almost like O-scale has kind of made it such I can't think of the word right now, but O-scale seem to make it you have to use their controls and that's it. If they made everything DCC ready or their own system, I think the market would be a lot better. Sorry, that's the HO coming out at me about control systems, which I'm not going to debate. I seen Lionel picked up the L1 Mikado mold from MTH, and I think that's priced fairly reasonable for an O-scale steam engine today. You're probably right on that one. And at the end of the day, they're not going to upgrade anything because they're in business to make money. So they're just going to rebox this stuff. And, you can't really blame them. If anybody would like to see any parts of the layout in detail or need a description of anything, please feel free to comment, and I'll give you detailed information about something. So one of the things is the place Atlas was using to produce the stuff closed. That's why there's Atlas problems. The one problem if you buy something white, you're going to have to paint everything black. Because you'll see through if you miss any little spots. Option B, if you don't want to buy the Model Railroading brand cork, I think you can buy sheets of cork and cut your own road bed. Woodland Scenics makes the foam road bed. I use it on my HO. What's nice about it, you can roll like 20 feet or so out, so there's very little joints. Yeah, see, what's interesting, I know they're not doing upgrades, but they upped the price by $100 on a diesel, and there's zero advancements since it was MTH. No problem. I didn't use roadbed, but on this O-scale layout, but I managed to get the profile real good of the ballast. With guard graves, it's pretty easy to do, but it still takes a lot of work. But my suggestion, if you don't want to buy the stuff produced, maybe buy cork and cut it yourself. There's a few options out there. Just make sure you get the right height. Thank you everybody for joining in and viewing. Thank you for everybody who subscribed, continues to follow the channel. What's your signal still not working? Did you get it? True. I see as Atlas as just another buying that is another source of income. They probably make really good money on the HO track because that's kind of the number one used track along with Pico. I personally don't like Atlas HO track, but I like everything else Atlas produces in HO scale, and their master line O scale cars are some of the nicest cars out there. I have a few of them down here. Nah, the container cars they did are really nice as well. We have a good mix of both Lionel, Legacy, MTH, Proto 2, Proto 3, two TMCC engines. I believe both brands really do have good sound. One thing I feel like Lionel recycles the same whistles and horns a lot, regardless of the locomotive, which drives me kind of crazy. The Lionel speakers have a little more bass to them. See, for years, we always were buying MTH because the price point was so good at our local dealers. And then one day we decided to go Lionel Legacy, and we've kind of loved it since. Plus, we have plenty of MTH, so we've been sticking to Lionel lately. If you look on YouTube for 2-rail guys that use some of the ESU and Tsunami sounds, because the available aftermarket speakers and the guys kind of make their own stuff, those sounds are incredible, especially like the Alcos. Tom at Motown Models, a Michigan guy, makes some really cool custom O-scale stuff with ESU boards, I believe he uses most of the time. Thank you. I agree. They just came out with HO decoders that are Bluetooth, and it goes to the app on your phone. With HO, it's like most of the guys are using ESU, Tsunami, or the Whale Sound. I think there's a few other in there, but with the ESU Look Sound's pretty much a dominant one, along with Whale Sound and the Tsunami. Yeah, so you put in a Bluetooth decoder and with the Tsunami app on your phone, and you could run your engines from there, and you don't need to buy anything else because it just runs off a constant voltage if you already have DCC. I don't know if you can run them with DC or not. I don't know anything about DCC on DC, but I'm hoping they start to make engines with the decoder in them already come like that, just to kind of try one out. Or if I blow a decoder in one of my engines, I'll end up buying one of those just to see how it works. I believe it's called the Blue Nami decoders. Well, my HO store, he was saying it's a really good system. Eventually, I'm gonna build some super trees for this layout. Probably add more like static grass and stuff over time. I don't have a ton of free time frequently, but there is a list of stuff I want to update, to make some changes on this layout. Some stuff could use some more detail and like static grass, some more wild grass. Like I said, I'm gonna get a case of super trees as well. Hey, the horn's stuck on the big boy. So behind this picture, the layout actually runs behind the heater. And this is a fake wall just to store cars. As you can see, we have shelves and trains everywhere. There's a caboose shelf. That is correct. This one's kind of like a shelf collector. Kind of too shiny and unrealistic for us, but it's a neat car. We had so much stuff that we built a shelf pretty much just for coal cars and switching stuff out. I think it would be cool to have a bunch of the map cars. I'd put them on a shelf just to collect. I think that's pretty neat. There's some more stuff over here. There are a couple dummies up here actually as well. Yeah, it's a neat idea. Like, I guess you just got to buy them when they first come out. It's neat when it gets quiet because you just don't hear anything but like one train. We've had like 5 to 8 viewers the whole time. Here's a cool building. It's one of the old K lines. Probably hard to find now. That's an MTH building I remade into a speed shop. I do plan to update the turntable and do a video about how I set that up. That's on the laundry list for the O-scale layout. It was pretty fun though to build myself. It was didn't really cost much either. It was just a lot of time. And this turntable is actually 36 inches. You can put a pair of E8s on it and spin it with no problem. Yeah, I reported that. That's the first time that's popped up on here. It's kind of funny. I don't do the lives that much, but last time I done it generated a lot of traffic to the channel, gained some new subscribers, so it's easy enough to just hold the thing in and hit report. Oh, cool, you can go black and white. That's pretty cool, you can do this. I mean, you can really change this. If you hit that wand down the bottom, there's all kinds of effects. This is 8mm effects. Pretty cool. That's really neat. Here, check this out. You can change the effects and you get like 8mm. I did the black and white, but it came out pretty cool. Oh, look at this. That's kind of silly. Yeah. I don't know if anybody just has these or has one. This one is MTH programmable trolleys. You set it up on the remote and it runs basically on program mode. Oh, you can mute the microphone actually too. So this is just a point-to-point up here. So we have it programmed for station stop, point-to-point. It's pretty neat. I just seen Atlas. I don't know. And Lionel got the Rail King stuff, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Because Atlas got all the Premier stuff, and it's called the Premier line. I'll probably be on here for about another 10 minutes just to give everybody a heads up. If there's just anything you want to see in detail, feel free to ask. Thank you everybody who's joined. Thank you, Sean, for joining and all your positive feedback. Dude, the effects are pretty cool down there. You can look like 8mm mode and all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, it's fun because you can interact and people ask questions about certain things. It's easy to answer in person. versus type in the comments. I'll do an HO one in the future. I'm always working on that layout. Like I'll run, the other day I actually sat and ran trains and relaxed for once. That's what's fun about coming here. We just run trains and hang out. I have tons of vacation time left at work, so maybe I'll come down here, do the turntable, do some other work down here. This is my parents' basement, and it's 5 minutes from my work or 25 minutes from my house. So come here, hang out with my dad, and we run trains. He's rolling the controls right now, in case anybody's wondering who's hitting the whistles. I need to get some super trees over here. Some super trees, some more like grass and stuff growing. Camera sitting on that spoke chain of bridge, so. Oh, that's really cool from right there. That's good timing there. So this is the trailer flat car yard. This way we don't have to take these off the layout and worry about the trailers. We'll have to run them again soon. It's been a while. You'll have to run the trailers eventually soon again. It's been a while. They're cool too. I'm gonna do the Conrail there. Well, the 70s era ones, because the cars are only like $23. And the trailers are like $10. Somebody was selling them at the Edison for pretty cheap. I should have probably grabbed them. But I didn't have the cars yet. The cars, I think, are coming out in the fall. Or no, springtime. I think they're like 23 bucks. I'll probably get a bunch of them. We need to. I don't know. Just got to go to see when Tony has them. I like the 80 Mac. Oh, like the modern diesel. It's the Dash 9, I think. Hey Sean, if you're still in here, you know about Tony and Ewing, correct? Yeah, we usually go to that. We might go to the racetrack that weekend, though. Oh, that was the Dash 9, I think. The CNW. Yeah. No, I was just saying, I know you know about that store because we got tons of stuff from him. That's like a little hidden store of New Jersey if you live in the area. Yo, you need to get the kit for the Ryobi, and you put like this sports needle on it, and you can get all the little spots of dust off without touching it. Well, no, you don't. You do it off the layout. It's funny, at Edison, I always buy HO stuff off of him for dirt cheap. I buy these Stewart cars that he gets for $5. They sell on eBay for 12. I don't get it. I bought a bunch of the Stewart hoppers all over the place for $5. There's Big Marty over there cleaning stuff off. That's correct. We went there last winter. I have a wedding to go to that weekend as well, on Saturday. John, this is the MTH one, and I think it is the one you can wire up. I don't think we have it wired up, though. Sorry, I'm just sitting down at the control panel. I'm on my feet a lot at work, so. Is this the one that if you press the button, it goes down? John, look at the Broadway Limited O-scale water towers. They made a couple of them. They're really cool, if you can find one. Do you remember seeing the Broadway Limited ones? They were cool. I think that's the old school line all clear one, but the Broadway Limited one is like really super detailed, and they have like you get one with the Penske Keystone on it. It's kind of faded. It's really sharp. I don't know if you can get one new unless it's new old stock, but I remember seeing them at Nicholas Smith a while back. It's kind of neat to zoom in from far away. It gives you like a different perspective. So unfortunately, only one side of that signal works. We've had it forever. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for all your comments and positive feedback. Thanks for joining in. Oh, it's 10 after already? You know when I'm ever about ready to sign off, more people will always sign on. So every time I'm ready to sign off, there's always like 9, 10 people on. Whenever I figure like after an hour I'm going to sign off, there's like 9 or 10 people on. Yeah, probably like 5 more minutes. We're going to do some slow motion videos up close. All right, I'm going to be signing off in a couple minutes here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for the comments. Nice chatting with you there, Sean. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates on both layouts. I'll probably work on the HO layout Sunday if I don't go to Timonium. Hopefully I go to Timonium and have a video of what I found. I'll be on there for another 3 minutes, I'll say. I believe the video will save if anybody wants to go back. I'll probably post a poll on my channel and see if people want to do the live video next week. We'll change the trains up for next week. Potentially an all Pennsylvania theme. That seems to be a big hit. We'll go to 70 minutes, and then I'll close at 70 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to go to Timonium, but we'll see. Yeah, well, we can't go Saturday, obviously, but... It will save, actually, but the only thing when they save, you hear me talking, but you don't see the comments, so it's kind of goofy.